It's Friday, the 6th of July, 2018, and welcome to Navigating Your Day. It's a casual Friday, right? I work from home on a Friday. So, forgotten what I wanted to say. Right, focus. Today is the 6th. Safety Energy Lock number 6 in Jinshin Jitsu came into the universe meaning balance or discrimination. So discrimination, my understanding of the word, means knowing, being clear on what it is that you want and what you don't want, or being clear on what serves you and what doesn't serve you, being clear on getting both sides of a story. So sixes are good negotiators, good peacemakers, right? They're about making things balanced and harmonious. So today we have a 6 in the day number and we have a 6 in the hero. So today we really have an opportunity to connect deeply to that energy of harmony and balance and beauty, because in actual fact, if you look at harmony, in mathematics or in nature or in proportion in art, it's about harmony, right? It's about balance, and that's what creates beauty. Beautiful people that we think are physically incredibly attractive, they have harmonious appearances apparently. So there's the right proportion between the forehead and the, I don't know, I don't really understand that stuff. Not clear enough to speak about it with any kind of sense, but you know what I mean, right? So balance and proportion leads to beauty, and 6 helps us to connect to the beauty that is within and without. So in other words, when we really connect to the energy of the 6, we can connect to how beautiful we are. And it's only when we can connect to how beautiful we are as individuals that we can truly connect to how beautiful everyone else is. It's the potential that we all have, and how beautiful the world is, and how beautiful the earth is, and how amazing nature is. And it's only when we can appreciate the beauty within ourselves that we can appreciate the beauty without. And when we can do that, that's when we can start taking care of it more effectively. So that's the energy that we can connect with today. 6s are very romantic generally. 6s are very connected to their families. They're very loyal. They're very charming. So today is a good day for social interactions. A Friday, right? It's a good day for socializing. It's a good day for connecting with people that make you feel good. It's a good day for connecting with those people that think that you are a beautiful person. That's why they're friends with you, right? Or that's why they're your partner, whatever the case may be. It is a good day for making those kind of connections. 6s can also be quite perfectionistic, right? So 6s can be hard on themselves because they think that they have to be perfect. So, if you find yourself getting obsessive today about things having to be just so, if you find yourself getting obsessive about structure and conformity, if you find yourself wanting to conform and not wanting to, break the mold, be discriminating in whether you're doing this in order to please others or whether you are doing this in order to please yourself and others. There's got to be a balance of those two. There's some tension today between the 6s that do harmony and beauty and compromise and negotiation and charm and charisma, and 4s, because there are a couple of 4s in the life map, and 4s are a bit more blunt. They're about the truth. They're about, it's not all about love and light, guys. Without hate and darkness, love and light wouldn't exist. So that might be quite offensive to all of you that have 6s in your life map, as well as you might have a tension between the blunt, truthful, this is how it is, practical, realistic 4s, and the romantic, charming, just wanting to make it all beautiful. And why can we all not just get along? And I don't understand why we need to fight and why we need to have this conflict. And 4s going, you know what, lady, just get real, okay? This is the real world, right? And both sides exist. Have a look at the big picture. Of course, we've got the 7 from July, which is about introverting. It's about connecting to who we really are. It's being discriminating between, shall we say, shallow and deep. So in other words, maybe your perception of beauty, it's a shallow perception. So you might go, yes, I can see the beauty in other people. I can see the beauty in the supermodel on the cover of the magazine, but I can't see the beauty in myself because I'm not perfect like the photoshopped model is. my colleague, so I'm not like that. I can't see that beauty within myself, and I most definitely can't see the beauty in the people around me because none of them look like that. That's a shallow appreciation of beauty, okay? It's valid, but it's a bit more superficial. Maybe superficial is a better word than shallow, okay? I've got a bit of a charge on that, right? The deep appreciation of beauty is by looking underneath the skin. And in fact, it's not even looking underneath the skin. It's looking at the physical being and saying, that person has beautiful eyes. That person has amazing hair. That person has such lovely skin, for example, rather than, ugh, too fat, too short, eyes are too close together, whatever, all right? So 6 helps us to get a deep appreciation. 7 helps to deepen that appreciation and say, you know what, we are magnificent beings. We've got this magnificent higher self or soul that we could access. Why are you so worried about the fact that physically you're not perfect? Does everything of yours work? Well, yeah, your arms and legs, yeah. Okay, so what about working on the inside as well as working on the outside? So that's what 7 helps us to connect to the deep inner harmony, the deep inner peace, the deep inner beauty, which is very difficult for many of us. 2 from 2018 is helping us maintain the balance, and it's helping us to nurture ourselves as well as nurture others. It's helping us to connect to our emotions. So 6s, the downside of 6 is that very often, in order to keep everyone happy and keep everything harmonious, they're prepared to sacrifice themselves, right? So they'll do themselves in rather than have it become ugly. So it means that you can take the whole beauty thing too far. You could stop eating so that you can fit into a size 10, all right? And then you're hangry all the time, but you fit into a size 10. That's not discriminating in terms of what serves you, all right? So you might just naturally be a size 10, or you might be careful about your health, and you might be good about what you eat, and you might be good about your exercise, and you might feel good about you might feel that is harmonious and balanced, and fit into a size 10. I'm not discriminating against size 10s. I'm just jealous, all right? But I'm not discriminating against them. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's a difference between the woman or the man who starves him or herself, punishes themselves relentlessly to reach some ideal of beauty and never actually can because they're looking for perfection. And the person who nurtures themselves, looks after themselves really well, and ends up being what almost looks like effortlessly beautiful. All right, so those are the 2 extremes that we could have today, and the 2 from 2018 helps us to keep those extremes in some sort of harmony. Now, the villain today, as I said, the hero is a 6 as well, right? So truly, if you were looking for balance, today would be the day that you can connect to it, all right? The villain today is a 3, and 3 allows us to be distracted by low priorities. So 6 wants it to be perfect. So let's say 6 is having a dinner party. And so I love people with 6s. I've got a few friends like that. They're wonderful. They always give the best gifts. They always look like amazing, and they feed you well. I don't know. It always just looks so beautiful, and it always is so beautiful. It's like an overall kind of almost sensual kind of experience, right? I don't know if that was the right thing to say, but you know what I mean, right? So now, 6 is having a dinner party, okay? Wants it all to be perfect. It's got the food going, it's got the decor going, and then gets distracted by something that comes up on their news feed, and then ends up spending an hour on social media, and then realizes, oh my God, I'm never going to get my hair done, the food made, and then starts freaking out because now this dinner party that she wanted or he wanted to create as this beautiful experience for people that he or she loves is not going to turn out the way they want. So that's the distraction of the 3 today. I have a feeling I've been all over the place in this clip, but anyway, that must be because there's no real earth in the life map today, and I'm quite an earth kind of person. Okay, so that's the 3. That's not true, there is earth in the life map. I'm talking rubbish, just ignore me. That's the 3 in the villain position. Okay, let's get to the finger. The Jinshin Jyutsu today to help you harmonize with safety energy lock number 6 so that you can be balanced, appreciate the beauty that is within you and with everyone else, and create harmony within and without is the middle finger. And the middle finger, isn't it interesting? It's associated with probably the most negative emotion. So worry and anxiety is not really considered to be ugly, right? And a subconscious fear, well, we all have it. That's not really ugly. That's the index finger. And sadness and grief, well, I mean, you can look a bit ugly if you've cried too much, but that's not like an emotion that you have to be embarrassed about. And trying too hard and being a perfectionist, well, in our society, that's actually revered. But losing your shit and being angry and having to show people the middle finger, that is ugly. So it's interesting that safety energy lock number 6, the safety energy lock associated with beauty and harmony, is located on the middle finger. So when you hold your middle finger, you harmonize your liver and gallbladder organ function energy, you harmonize your anger and your resentment and your guilt, and you help to believe in yourself and to trust in yourself as well as in your fellow man and in the world at large. I hope you have an amazing Friday, and I'll speak to you again next week.